Well, good afternoon. Thank you very much for joining us.
It's impressive.
These are terrific honorees.
Makes you proud.
For me, this is a first. Great experience to be here and celebrate our Wall of Fame. Fort Worth ISD has a rich history, as you can see. And a great part of this history is represented on this Wall of Fame. We have Medal of Honor heroes, we have business giants, scientists, we have sports legends like Ben Hogan and Oscar winners like Ginger Rogers. Music producer T-Bone Burnett also is represented on the wall. Emmy, Grammy, and Tony Award winners John Denver, Betty Buckley. Pulitzer Prize winners like jazz great Ornette Coleman. We even have an astronaut, Alan Bean, on the wall. One thing they have in common, though, is they were all students in the Fort Worth ISD and received a Fort Worth ISD education. And that makes us very proud. And at this time, it is my honor to announce the newest members of our Fort Worth ISD Hall of Fame. Our first is Dr. Earl Brewer, Jr. from Arlington Heights, 1945. Dr. Brewer was an internationally renowned pioneer in pediatric rheumatology. His son-in-law, John Papa, is representing the Brewer family. John also works here at Fort Worth ISD in our Ed TV department, and if we could have a round of applause for John. Jimmy DuBose, Arlington Heights, 1942. In the 1980s, when many other institutions were failing, Colonial Savings thrived. It's now one of the largest mortgage servicing companies in the nation. Mr. Jimmy DuBose, we're happy to have you here this afternoon and celebrate your wonderful success. Give him a round of applause, please. Our next award winner is Kim Garrett from Eastern Hills, 1989. Ms. Garrett tells an interesting story about being hired at a startup tech company. The young CEO of Facebook needed someone to open up an office in Dallas. Ms. Garrett got the job and became the director of national sales. She has since retired from Facebook to raise her sons, consult, write books, and start her own foundation. Big round of applause. Western Hills High School, 1979, Brian Newby. Brian Newby is a top attorney at Canty Hangar here in Fort Worth, and he also serves the United States Air Force. He is now a Major General. He's the principal advisor to the Judge Advocate General, the JAG, for the U.S. Air Force. He was Chief of Staff and General Counsel to former Governor Rick Perry, and he's a former regent at Texas Tech University System. Congratulations, Brian. Curtis Ousley, I Am Terrell. Curtis Ousley took up the saxophone at age 12. He joined the band at I Am Terrell where his talents blossomed. Nicknamed King Curtis, he and the Kingpins had #1 R&B hit Soul Twist. He was at the height of his career recording with Freddie King, Eric Clapton, and John Lennon when he passed away in 1971. Curtis Ousley was inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in the year 2000. Let's give him a round of applause. And finally, Richard Rawlings, Eastern Hills, 1987. Richard Rawlings always loved cars. He opened the Gas Monkey Garage with the idea of creating a television show around it. 7 seasons later, Fast and Loud is one of the Discovery Channel's top programs. Mr. Rawlings is racing around today, in fact, filming at the Gas Monkey Garage and couldn't be here, but we also applaud him for his accomplishments. We thank Mr. DuBose, Ms. Garrett, General Newby, Dr. Brewer, Curtis Ousley, and Richard Rawlings for serving as role models of excellence for our 87,000 students here in Fort Worth ISD. Let's give them all a big round of applause. Thank you very much.